Raging Weatherbull meteorologist Joe Bastardi. Good morning, everyone. I wonder what we're going to be looking at today. Here's the evolution of our forecast. You can see it's changed very little. Here we had that Friday right in here, and this is where we opened up the window to the west here, and the broader window to the east and to the west, as we've discussed before. And this was a Saturday. We did this after examining the maps from Carroll. And there's yesterday, so very little change. And here's today's. And you can see hugging the coast here. Inland is in a category 2 or 3 Thursday night, category 2 out here Friday night, and then on up in a landfall in Nova Scotia. The window continues open to the west here. And if this ever tried to pull this right here, right across like that, then it would challenge Donna for hurricane force winds of every state on the eastern seaboard. Now, what I think is it'll get it from Virginia to Florida and then get it in Massachusetts and southeast New England right now. But here's the wind, and you can see the wind drops off in here because it takes it inland and picks it back up here. And these are all, because these are snapshots, they show the bands of what the winds were doing, but they would probably be quite strong in here, and the center moves on up into Nova Scotia on Saturday. Here's the rainfall swath, and you can see now even southeast New England is in the 6 to 12 band. Now, why have I been talking so much about southeast New England? Because that's the big fight for me, right? I mean, the stuff in the shorter range, how am I going to compete with, everybody's throwing maps on and all this other stuff, and it's pretty much a done deal. This is going to bring hurricane conditions from Florida and North Carolina and I think southeast Virginia. But New England is the big end game, and that was the fourth part of the battle. And so I still think this is going to come west. And look, this is lifting out very quickly. This is coming in. This ridge is way back here. There's a trough amplifying like mad here out in the Pacific. So this is Thursday evening. But look at that Friday morning. And my take is the usual correction here, it's actually evolving. Because when you see where it is Friday night, now all of a sudden it looks like, yeah, it's getting pulled up. So it's going to take, to bring this all the way back to Montauk and Providence, take another 50 meters of height rise off to the east, 50 meters deeper. So we're already evolving that way for the hurricane force wind gusts in southeast New England. So, the only thing I could tell you is that I think that this has a shot, and that we're, I don't know. You get in these situations, and you can become blind because of your bias to something. I understand that. So, but that's what I think is going on. Sideshow Bob is now being recognized by the National Hurricane Center as a possible depression development. I think that's what's going to happen as it goes into, and we've been talking about this. This will be sacrificed to the god of recurvature, a very hungry god indeed. And there's Dorian, and there's this situation out here, which isn't going to evolve into much of anything. All right, that's it for now. Enjoy the weather. It's the only weather you got.